Welcome to the TED Ed Podcast, where we delve into the issues that shape our daily lives and drive our productivity. We confront topics that matter deeply to all of us, from healthcare and affirmative action to voting rights and monetary success and failure. We cover it all. And yes, we dive into the complex world of politics, exploring how our country has evolved from slavery to the 21st century. Our content is crafted with care and expertise, drawing from years of experience in these critical areas. We invite you to give the TED Ed podcast a listen. You won't be disappointed. Share your thoughts with friends and confidants, and don't forget to like, comment, and share our episodes. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more listeners. Are you passionate about these topics? Do you have unique insights to share? You could be one of our guest speakers. Drop us a line, send an email, or leave a comment. All requests will be considered. Join us on this journey of exploration and understanding. This is the TED Ed Podcast. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Good evening. How's everybody doing out there? We're in the day after. And I thought I would say a few words before my co-host came on. He's running a little late, but we'll get our show going as soon as he signs on. But anyway, I had to say something. And man, I went to sleep last night and I saw something on the election night news and polling and stuff going on, and these folks are calling states or whatever. And those of you who saw that last video, I put some pretty harsh words as the title and stuff to that last video, but I thought it was rather appropriate. But first, I want to say a few words to my sister, Kamala Harris. She has more class in her little fingernails than that knucklehead that this country just put into the White House again. Hear what I said, folks. She has more class than that knucklehead that will be sitting in that White House on January the 20th. And he's only there because our country don't look at her as a woman as being viable. And they'd rather have a knucklehead sitting there in the White House other than a woman. It dawned on me early today while I was outside, getting my yacht cleaned up, getting the leaves done because it's fall and hey, all leaves are falling and we got to get this stuff done. And I thought about it and I said, man, this reminds me of something because most of the time history usually repeats itself. And I don't think a lot of the folks out there who decided to vote for this son of a gun really look back at the history of this country or the history of other countries. I'm a history buff. I look at history and how it relates because if you don't understand where you came from, you are doomed to fail. You're going to go up into the future blind. And all your young folks and all your other folks out there who don't look back, you're going to have a hell of a time trying to look forward. But again, getting back to my sister, I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart. She ran an excellent campaign, something better than anyone has ever ran. She did in 3 months what most people can't do in 2 years. That is a hell of an epitaph for being elected to the highest office in this land. If anybody can pull that off, what she did, they have all the qualifications in the world to be sitting up there on January the 20th, 2025, directing what is going on for our country for the future. She's not a bully, and she's not a scared bully. She doesn't owe her allegiance to anyone. She hasn't been bought. All these words that I'm just telling you here is the tag that old fat boy is wearing, and he's getting ready to walk in the White House with those tags on his back. A bully. Been bought. They own him. He is their bitch. Sorry to say that, but it's true. But we rather put this country in danger and into the hands of a nut before we would put a woman into the White House so she can govern. That male ego is stronger than our anything that we've got. For some people, you heard us on our telecast talk about, well, we know we got the black women vote and we got the black man's vote, hopefully, and the only thing that's going to take her across is those white women. We put our faith in those white women that they were going to help her to get through. Well, you ladies out there, I hope after your freedom has been taken away, even further than what it has been taken away now, one of the days you're going to regret the decision you made when you closed that curtain in that voting booth. And those others who decided that they wanted to put a nut job in the White House. And we can't say that, well, we didn't find out until after early voting started. That's a lie. We knew what he was. All you people and my brothers and sisters over there on that island there in Puerto Rico, you knew what he was. He showed you what he was. You had the hurricane come through that, a man throwing towels at your butt. If that is indeed the height of humiliation, I don't know what is. But you decided to pull that lever and say, oh, he's going to be all right. I don't believe what he did. Get ready, folks. Kamala, good luck, baby girl. Please don't go away. We're going to need you. So you keep your coalition intact. And all those folks out there who voted for her, people, hold on. We're going to be needed here. This country is going to need us. I mean, desperately need us if we want to keep that man from becoming a dictator. He said he was going to do it. And what he said, you better believe it because he has other folks backing him up. Oh, and all you folks over there who crying about, well, we don't need to give any money to Ukraine. And he said he's gonna let Putin have his way over there. Well, wake up, Vladimir. You still got some countries over there, brother, who don't like you. Desperately need you. Okay, so hey man, how you doing?
People, not too good, brother, man.
He is sitting around here, folks, eating on our dime. is eating on our dime, people.
Not too good.
Anyway, getting back to old Vladimir, you think Ukraine is going to be brought down to their knees? You better think twice, my friend. They got some friends over there that's on the border next to you and stuff. They scared to death of your butt, and they gonna keep pumping money into Ukraine because they can't have you getting that close to them. Okay, so you think about that after you find out that Trump says he ain't gonna give them people that money. Okay. So, man, I'm glad you're here, man. I was carrying the mantle along, and I told the audience that you were going to show up, and here you are. I thought you weren't going to make it till a half an hour from now, so I went ahead and started anyway. But we only in there about 10 minutes, so you got plenty of time to say what you got to say. But I told our audience that I thank my sister girl for what she done, and I hope that she doesn't go away. I have to give her all the props in the world. She did something no other person in this country could have done. Put together a whole campaign in 3 months. Brought in millions, billions of dollars and stuff into the coffers and stuff to help to knock this knucklehead out the way. And we were dependent upon a group of people to help us.
Don't say
keep
it, bro.
that man
White
away.
women.
I said it already early. I'm just telling you what I told the audience. I said, hey, we depended upon the white women and they let us down. They closed that curtain and they thought about it and they said to themselves, I can't vote for no black woman. Bam. Oh my goodness.
She got less white women than Joe Biden.
Hey.
Shame on them.
We told them when that son of a gun finished taking away you all's rights, and one of these days, one of your folks and your friends are going to be sitting up there in that hospital and need to be taken care of, need a DNC or some care taken care of, and they are not going to get it. And when you walk into their funeral, I want you to know that you caused that. So every other woman who dies from this day forth because of child care that wasn't taken care of, and babies who died because they couldn't be taken care of, it's on you. That's what I got to say. Okay, Ted, go ahead. I done said a few of my pieces. I got a big old list of things here to talk about. I already talked to my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters over there who thought that Trump gonna help them out. Who voted earlier.
I believe that when I see
he voted earlier than the day that he called them trash.
Today he called them trash again?
No, I said when he called them trash, all of them said, ah, they jumped around, ah. But Ted, history repeats itself. That man did it to him already. He threw toilet paper at him. He didn't give any money. The island is still messed up. The electrical grid still screwed up. He ain't fixed nothing over there.
The Palestinians in Michigan didn't show up.
And people, he ain't gonna do it. Look out. Now, they just gave you guys a notice of what's getting ready to come. Every day on the coast of New York, they have the big old buildings and stuff where all these trucks come in and they dump all these stuff on the ground. And they take that stuff and they load it on these barges and take it out to sea and dump it. Where do you think they're going to take their garbage now? You know, I already told you where you're going to take it. They're going to take that trash down there to the place where he just said it. Hey, that trash island. Oh my goodness. Look out. Oh, and Ted, there. I just read and stuff. Just got a notice from the DCC company and stuff. Said they still got 32 races and stuff that they're trying to figure out what to do with. They're tied up and they don't know. They have not called a winner yet in the House. So Hakimi, it ain't over yet. The Senate, you can forget it.
It's done.
It's gone. It's gone. They got your boy up there with them three fingers, and they got that old boy there in Ohio. Took him out. Took them both out.
Boy, that money is something, man. Money would. Woo.
Well, I don't think it's had a lot to do with money. It had a lot to do with Trump. I think it did, and their vote against Kamala Harris.
You think it was Kamala Harris?
Yeah, you have to consider that most of the people who voted for Trump and everything, they didn't vote. They just voted straight Republican. So Brett man caught the brunt of it because he's a Democrat. He caught the brunt. They didn't cross the line anymore like they have been and voting for Brown. They just get their one vote. And that was it. So everybody down the line got it. No crossovers.
I think when Trump told those white women, I'm going to take care of you, whether you like it or not. And they believe that shit.
Well,
I don't know what to say, bro. You know, I'm baffled because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm done with MSNBC. I'm done with CNN. The only channel I'm watching is business. That's it. I get my news from my newspapers on my phone. That's it. I don't listen to no news during the day and none at night. Usually I look forward to 7 to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I'm watching MSNBC and I might flip over to CNN. But I'm tired of it, man. I don't want to hear about this joker no more. I don't care what he's doing. That's all they want to talk about. So I'm done with that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take my cable out.
Now wait a minute now. Your wife might have something to say about that now.
I know that's what I'm.
They might have something to say about that now.
I know. But I'm telling her, hey,
you can't punish Bill because you upset.
Lord help us, man. I'm telling you, bro.
We'll get over
it. 4 years, bro.
Ted, we're gonna get over this, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna get over this. We're gonna get over these hurt feelings. We're gonna get over this. I have gotten over it already. I woke up this morning and said, I ain't gonna let that son of a gun mess with my joy. I'm not gonna do it. I am not. I tell my children, I say, you got a problem and stuff, and they come crying, granddad or dad, I got a problem. I said, well, you can go to sleep and wake up. It's gonna be all right. So I gotta practice what I preach. So I went to bed and I woke up.
Well, you talked me up.
And said, okay,
I was ready to quit the show.
Here's a new day here. I'm getting ready and stuff. I'm already planning my strategies, Ted. I got it. I'm planning my strategies and stuff, man. I'm sitting down here now trying to figure out what to do here and everything and how to guide this stuff. So we got some smart folks out here, Ted. And you're going to have some dumb ass folks, and I'm going to say ass, in that White House. That man is dumb, and he thinks that he knows what the hell he's doing. But he is beholden to too many entities out there. When you become beholden to too many entities out there, they're going to be pulling you from here to yonder. And they're doing it right now. His phone down there in Mar-a-Lago is bouncing off the ringer. All these folks who done paid for him and done bought him is calling. And they telling him what he better do.
You think so, huh?
You can't have too many chiefs pulling at you. You can't have too many of them pulling at you. So I know they are, Ted. I can feel it. I can feel it right now, just like I felt last night that she had lost. They hadn't said nothing. When North Carolina came in, they called North Carolina first. I said, it's over with. She ain't going to make it. And the reason why I said that is because they called the governor's race for Josh Stein.
Right.
I said, oh. And then 15 minutes later, they said, well, we calling the North Carolina for Trump. I said, oh my God, this is it. It's over with. Racism has taken over. They're going to override.
Say that
they
again.
Cross the aisle. They crossed the aisle.
No, wait a minute.
They crossed the aisle. They crossed the aisle and voted for that white man.
But back it up. What you say? What you say? Back
racism.
It up. Okay, that's what I want to hear you say.
It took over. They crossed that aisle and voted for that white man and came back across and finished up on him. I said, you got to be kidding me. They did that because I figured that if they call it for Stein, they should be calling it for Kamala.
That's right.
Democrat. He's a Democrat.
That's right. That's right.
But you gonna vote for this knucklehead and then go ahead? Man, that's racism. Case closed. When I saw that, case closed. She done lost. These racist son of a guns and everything gonna give this daggone job to that knucklehead. So I ain't gonna give up. I'm gonna sit down here. I'm gonna keep pulling and doing whatever I can and stuff behind the back or whatever and everything, because I see some of these folks out here and everything, they just don't know what the heck to do. We got to stop depending upon them, and eventually, once they get the first train load of those my brown skinned brothers and take them back across that border, it's gonna finally hit a few of them. They gonna come. Well, I'm a citizen. If you living next door to one of them, you might be picked up too. They're gonna be sitting down there hollering and screaming, "Oh, I'm a citizen! Help! Help!" And help ain't coming, brother. You look behind your back, it ain't coming. He already done told his people that he gonna get y'all and don't save them. Oh my goodness.
Well, they let us down, bro. They let us down.
They let us down. Y'all let us down. We try to tell you all that man ain't playing. If you tell you something, you better listen. Somebody tell me something, I'm gonna listen. If a bully on the street tell me I'm gonna get you, I'm listening to him. I'm gonna be scared. Or I'm gonna start pick up me a stick and bash him in the head before he get me. And that's a bully. Trust me, people. He's a bully. Ted, in a way, I almost feel sorry for that old fathead son of a gun. I really do. He in trouble. These folks and stuff is out there on him. He'd have been better off with everything, sitting back there and not getting that power and stuff, and take their money and ran with it and giving them false hopes that he gonna run again, keep getting that money. But he done got it, and they done put him in that seat. And he ain't gonna be the produce for Putin. He gonna try to do the best he can, but he can't do nothing. And poor BB, I sure don't want to be in his shoes. I see he done fired his one of his defense ministers or somebody over there yet today. He turned around and fired somebody. Don't fire you, man. You're gonna need all the help you can get. You done went over there and then hit Iran, and Iran and Russia, they partners. So you know what's getting ready to happen. He getting ready. He done called up Trump and said, "You better not give BB a dime." I ran my buddy. He's my buddy over here because he was with me before you got into that seat, and I'm staying with him and stuff because he's right here with me. I got to have some partners in this thing here, and I ran one of them. Yeah. And he done already told them Jews that if you don't win, it's their fault. he gonna get them. So what makes you think he ain't gonna get you now?
Oh, he gonna find all the numbers. He gonna get all the numbers now.
He ain't giving them. BB, you ain't getting a dime from us no more, brother. Because Putin already told him, don't send them nothing.
Well, I hear what you're saying. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we can speculate, we can sort of kind of generalize, but I don't really know what's going to happen, bro. I really don't. And what the Democrats going to do, I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, remember what I just said, Ted. We're very smart people. We got some smart folks out there. Smart folks always can out-manipulate a dummy. This whole scenario, Ted, we can change the date on that thing and say we then went back 8 years to 2016, and the same thing happened. He had the House, he had the Senate, and he was sitting in that White House. And what happened? Only one big thing happened. He passed that tax cut.
And he didn't have nothing to do with that. That was
they ain't got nothing to do with that anyway. He just passed that tax cut. Anything else he tried to do, he was herding cats. They were herding cats. They herded cats for 4 years. The speaker left. I forgot. I don't think it was Boehner. It might be somebody else. They don't. He quit. He said, "I can't deal with this crap." They run around there like cats. You can't herd no cats because all of them got their own agenda, and they're dumb. They don't have enough sense to get out of the rain. You can listen to them. They have no semblance of what the heck they're doing. That's the only thing we can hope for, that these folks are too dumb to enact what they're going to do. Now, he already said that he's going to put Elon Musk in charge. But Elon, all he wants is some money. As long as he can get some money, he don't care what the heck happened. He got a car company over there that's getting ready to go down. Oh, man, did you hear? The stock market went up 1,300 points today.
Yep.
It shot up 1,300 points. They can't sustain that.
Elon's stock, his stock went up 34 basis points.
Right. You see, his stock went up. But it ain't going to stay up very long because Trump going to screw it up. he ain't got enough sense to get out the rain. He's going to go in there, rake them that company, sell off all his stuff, and he's going to leave and put that money in his pocket. As soon as he get high enough, him and his old dumb sons, they going to get over there.
He got $5 billion, bro.
Huh?
He got $5 billion to work with.
Okay, man. That's what all of them go get some money there. All of them go put their money in their pocket, and that's it. They're gonna pocket their cash. Boop. They're gonna go and they get ready to rape. They get ready to rape the Wall Street, and they can't do nothing about it.
The inauguration, they stole about $150 million.
That was chump change. That was chump change.
People was donating.
That was chump change. He can't steal no more. He that was chump change for him. He wasn't even worried about that. That was pocket change. He spent that doing some maintenance on his plane. Oh man. If we go back to what happened in 2016, our debt is going to be so damn high, Ted, that we're going to look like one of them third world countries over there in Africa.
That's why they want to cut all those programs out, bro.
You can't do it all at once. They're going to take longer than 4 years to do it, or 2. Because after the first 2 years and stuff and everything, a few people are going to wise up and say, God damn it, I need to get some representatives over there that's going to put a stop to all this mess. If they don't get somebody in there this time. Because like I said, there's still 32 seats, they said, that's open, that they don't know what's going to happen to them. They're real close. They're doing some recounts.
32 seats, that many.
That's what they said. I got a text message from some office there in Washington, D.C. from their thing. Said they had 32 seats, house seats out there that's in question marks.
Wow.
And they're asking for money. They're asking for money this too, so they can go back and start going into those recounts and stuff and everything. Have people down there watch those countings and stuff that they're going to have for those seats. So we still got a chance, man. They're hanging on. And they got them pictures of folks out there hanging on, man. They're scratching on the wall. Like, we might be able to get in. Oh. But if they don't, we're not going to worry about it. I think Hakeem Jeffries and stuff and a lot of those Democrats are very smart people. They're not dumb. And they've been in this situation before.
I heard Nancy Pelosi said, now I don't know if she said this or not, but it was in writing saying that she thought it should have been a process of getting somebody else, because she must have heard the sound the white women weren't going to vote for her. She must have heard it. I ain't voting for that black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever she is. I can just hear them talking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I believe, Ted, that there are a lot of very, very smart politicians and stuff out there. Young politicians who are very smart, and they understand the system, they understand the law, and I don't care how nasty it gets and stuff. Trump gonna do some stuff, man, that some of them Republicans ain't gonna like. And they're going to sit down there and they're going to be crying and hollering and screaming, and they're going to be scuffing around it like they've been doing and stuff, trying to get something done.
Are they going to investigate all those fake bombs?
Oh, no. And for all you folks who think that they're going to convict that old boy, they can forget it. All those cases are gone. Every last one of them. Even the one in November the 16th of November, Judge Marchand is going to let him go. Because it ain't going to be nothing. He might get tough and everything, but he's going to file an appeal and stuff, and they're going to throw that crap out. He ain't going nowhere. And I'm pretty sure Marchand knows that. Even before now. As soon as the election was over, if he knew it. That was the reason for him postponing it until after the election. He wanted to see what was going to happen. Because if he hadn't won, then he knew he had a strong case to convict him and put him in jail or put some ankle braces on him, but them ankle braces are gone. He ain't gonna have nothing on him. That case is going away, brother. All of them are going away. and he is not going to be convicted. Now, what happens with the rest of them who in there with him, I don't know, because he's known to throw a couple of them to the wolves and stuff and say, "Well, you on your own. I don't. I ain't gonna help you." But his is gone. They throwing his out.
You know what the 19th Amendment is?
Who?
The 19th Amendment.
You're gonna have to remind me, because anything past the 15th Amendment, I'm not pretty sure about. After they did,
It's the amendment abolished the government from denying the right to vote based on sex. And that's the amendment that they want to ratify and get out, so women can't vote anymore. That's one of the amendments they want to get rid of. Do you know that they said that the next thing they're going to do is ban same-sex marriage? They're going to ban contraception. So all of these things is going to be banned. They're going after the women, bro.
Well, they have a tall order, Ted. When you have too much stuff on your plate, you can't eat it all. You can only take one bite. You want to take one bite, eat it and swallow it. Take another bite, eat it and swallow it. What are they going to bite at first? We don't know. But each one of them is going to take some time to get it done. It ain't going to be like, boop, it's going to happen like overnight. It's going to take some time. You're looking at least 2 or 3 months, or maybe a little bit longer, to get each one of them done. And I believe the first one that they're going to get done is that abortion rights thing all across the nation. They are going to pass a law to abolish abortion across the nation. That's the first thing that they're going to be shooting at. There's too many people out there who are pushing that stuff for abortion, and they don't want any one of these states and stuff now to do anything at all with that. They're going to abolish it all across. Now, the intricacies of what they're going to do, they're going to leave that to the state, but it is going to be abolished in this nation. They're going to get that stuff through. It's something that they've been working on, that the far right been working on for a long time. And that'll be the first thing on their plate. I'm pretty sure. I can almost guarantee you, if it ain't the first thing, it's going to be the second or the third. They're going to try to get that thing through Congress, abolish abortion in this country. So
Yeah,
you can't have those women and stuff will not be able to go anywhere and get a legal abortion. They can't cross state line and get a legal abortion. And those states are not going to have anything to do with it, because Congress is going to pass it. It's against the law in any state in this country.
Well, the women gave them carte blanche.
They gave them carte blanche to do it to them. And when it happens and stuff and everything, there's going to be a whole lot of white women running down there on the line and running around and all over the place doing rallies and stuff like that in Congress, trying to get their congressmen not to do this stuff. But it was their fault.
Too late.
You can put it on them. That's in the rooks, man. I believe that's going to be the first thing. They got a whole big list of stuff what they want to do, but Ted, all of them takes time. They can't just like that. It ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be a bite at a time, bite at a time. So all we can do is hope that we can push the other folks out there and say, all right, you can deport them, so you ain't got to bother me. or you can put your trash over there in Puerto Rico because I don't live over there. And all the people up there in the North Carolina mountains that they think Trump gonna come to their rescue, they can forget it. They rose. They still gonna be messed up until who knows when.
Oh yeah, you can forget about it.
You can forget about that. He ain't giving no money to them people up there. He done got in. He don't need them no more. He know how to screw people around. Oh, I don't know why I'm sitting here laughing at these people. I really don't. But as I say, you gotta laugh to keep from crying.
It's not a laugh that really is happy for them. It's a laugh that's you're so damn dumb. You voting against yourself. So it's almost like you deserve what you get.
You deserve what you get. You
You
bought it.
deserve what you get.
You bought it.
Yeah.
You bought that.
And you don't have enough sense to know who's on your side and trying to help you and want your life to be better. And you're going to believe this man.
Ted, I'm going to get back to that point. I don't believe that they believe it wasn't the belief of that man. It was a vote against that woman. That was a vote against that black woman. Not a vote for him, but against Kamala because she was black and a woman.
Well, I'll never forget this interview that was done in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like to call people out of their name, but he was a redneck living in a shack. They asked him, they talked about the Obamacare to him, that you can go to the hospital now. He said, do you have insurance? No, sir, I don't have insurance. He said, you can, President Obama is trying to get you health care. You know what he said? He said, I don't want nothing from him. I don't care. I'll die first.
Yep.
So that's their attitude.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yep.
What she said she was going to do for me.
Absolutely.
She talking about she going to build new houses. She ain't going to do nothing. Now you got 50 million people on Obamacare. It would be more. It would have been more if Trump didn't try to sabotage it his 4 years, because he cut a lot of that stuff out, and then Biden came in and shored it up with more money. It's crazy, man. The one thing I can't understand, the people that's in the South, they still got that Dixie mentality.
They got that Civil War mentality. They drive themselves over the hill with no bullets in their gun, and they just kept coming, and they mowed them down like cordwood. That's how they lost the Civil War. They ran out of bullets, and them crazy summer guns, they just had their guns in their hand, and they got a war up there in the Georgia mountains and stuff, and they were just sitting there, and eventually the Union soldiers felt sorry for them. And then they just arrested them and put them in jail. But they just kept coming. They had no gun, no nothing. And they got that same mentality. They gonna keep coming. And they don't have nothing in their hand. And they will die for that. And they teach their children that. And it's today they do the same thing. They don't care. Can't no person of color or no black people give nothing to me. I don't want that. Because they are beneath me. Oh, I've been dealing with that stuff, Ted, for a long, long, long time, how these folks think. Especially down here. And I done lived here in this place for 20 some years. And I didn't call it my home at first, but now I got to call this place my home because I've been here so long. But I know him, and I can look him in the face and tell him he's a redneck, and that's what he believes in. So long as I know what to think of him and everything, I know how to deal with him. You got to know, you got to tell a skunk when you're a skunk. And that's a skunk.
So you can smell them.
You can smell him. You got to smell to him. You got to roar. You got to look to him because he got that stripe right now, that white stripe down his back. Oh man!
But then, Ed, here's the thing. Not all of them, but a lot of them, they believe in God.
Ted, they were lynching black folks, man, with a Bible in their hand. They were having Bible classes and stuff, and they had a lynching going on.
Well, I always say, and when I go on Facebook, and I don't argue with them, but I tell them, I say, hey, you have to walk in love. Now, if you don't want to be around me, you don't want to associate with me, that's fine. But I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to dislike you. I'm not going to disrespect you. As long as you treat me fair. But what I'm saying is that I'm not going around and be vicious at somebody or hate them because of the color of their skin.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be racist. I don't care if you're racist or not. That's your business. As long as you respect me and you're not trying to sabotage me. But the point is, I don't get it, bro. How your heart can be so seared to that. I've been very fortunate, like I said, I met some great white folks, very nice white folks, giving white folks. And I've never been around those kinds of people. Maybe you have, but I haven't.
It's very ironic, Ted. While I'm doing our little broadcasting type here, where I have notification that pop across my screen and everything. Something came up, and news agency then did something, and my computer automatically pops in notifications. So I got it scheduled into my computer. And every now and then it'll pop up on the notification. And I just passed one of them just came across the screen, and I took a quick read of it and everything. And these folks are justifying saying that he won because of inflation. If it wasn't for inflation, he wouldn't have won. Oh, you scared to tell people that it was racism? But they're going to justify it. Oh, he won because of inflation. Biden couldn't handle inflation, so that's why he won. That ain't why he won. Well, you go sit down there and be pissing on me, and I think it's rain.
But wait a minute, I don't know how it is around your community, but everywhere I go, the grocery stores are full, the restaurants are full, you got lines waiting, and you got to sit down and wait, eat dinner or eat breakfast, and you're waiting. So they talk about inflation. They full of BS. And this ain't, I don't classify this community no rich people, ain't too many people poor around here. But, every time I go out to dinner, or if I go to the grocery store, or go to the mall, they full, bro. You can't be having inflation. People spending money. So they lying. If you ain't got no money, you're going to be staying at home. You ain't be going out to dinner. You ain't be going no grocery shopping. I mean, full, bro. So, the gas, they talking about the gas. The gas been $3 and some cents for 15 years. I remember when Obama was president, the gas was over $3. The only time it was cheap is when nobody was driving. and the gas was 250.
They're pissing on us and want us to think it's rain.
There you go.
He pissing on me and he want me to think it's rain.
And
Oh,
then Ed, I don't know about your community, but I know how Georgia is. Man, over here they got so many houses they building, so many apartment complexes they building, businesses is going up. Get the hell out of here. Y'all full of it. Wasn't no doggone inflation.
Ted, final word here. We getting to the end here.
Well, only thing I can say is this. What's her name? Tracy Ross, Diana Ross's daughter.
Oh yeah, Tracy Ross. Yeah.
She went on Facebook and she gave a lesson of 3 things that she do every morning to help her get through the day. And she went through those 3 things. And it was refreshing because,
What?
see, those movie stars and those stars are going through the same thing we're going through.
What were those 3 things?
One is you have to close your eyes. It can be for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and just see yourself, feel yourself, go into yourself, and each part of your body, meditating. Then after that, she has the breathing exercises, real deep breathing, and letting it out, in your nose, out your mouth. Then the third thing is you move around, do some kind of exercise. Even if you can't do that much, you can do it sitting down. Just moving your body around, kicking your legs up, and getting things working. And that's going to make you feel a lot better and get your mind off of stuff. And that's a good, she did it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people heard that because you might wake up and say a little prayer, something like that in the morning or whatever. But if you just sit down for 10 or 15 minutes and do those things, I think you will feel much better to get all of that stuff out. And that deep breathing, the way she deep breathed, she go real in and then she make a yell. She hollered. She only did it once. She hollered out real loud when she breathed. Ah, like that. And so it kind of takes all the toxins and tensity out of your system. So the thing is that you got to figure out a way to get yourself going in the morning, and like the Bible tells us, cast all your care into Him because He cares for you. So you just got to cast that stuff aside. That's why I never worry. I never concerned, but I am concerned about my kids and my grandkids and my nieces and my nephews and you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Their life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned about these young kids, going through this because we fought to get where we were or where we was, different things that we did. We might have not marched in the street, we might have not protested, but we helped our community to be better, did certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are now, and it's all kind of problems unnecessarily. It was unnecessary things that was already fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And what Vice President Harris said, we don't want to go back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
that's where they're trying to take us, go back.
yeah, well, hopefully they won't get back too far that we can't catch back up. uh, and you're right about the young lady and stuff and everything. She got her little ritual and stuff. It reminds me of this other lady named Jennifer Lewis. She's a actress and stuff and everything. And she
Yes.
got up and she was talking about how she gets up every morning and looks at herself and builds herself up and how uh, she didn't let rape and incest and everything get her under, and she made it through all that stuff and everything, and how she looks at herself and not as a degraded person, but as somebody and stuff who is worth something. My ritual in the morning and stuff, and most people probably can't do that and everything, but I wash up in cold water. You talking about?
You can have that. I tried that. You can have that shit.
Man, I do it every morning. I got to get my cold water. I want to be cold water. At first, when it first hit me, man, it shocks your body and stuff. But it exhilarates me, man. I'm ready there. I get that
They
cold
say
water.
that's what they say. That's what
Yeah,
you
I get
should
that
do.
cold water, man. It shocks that body, man. I mean, really shocks that body. Woo! And in the wintertime, that water gets real cold.
Damn.
But I do it, man. Every morning I wash it in that cold water. I get that cold water and
Woo! Go on with your damn self. Go on with your damn self. Hey, I be trying to get that water hot as possible.
No, man, I get that cold water in the morning. Now, I have to take a shower and thing like that. That's in hot water, but in the morning, it's cold water.
Woo.
The
Wow.
colder, the better.
Maybe I should try to go ahead on a sacrifice and do that.
Man, you can't if you ain't used to it. It takes some time to get used to it, man. Because, oh man, you as soon as that stuff touches you, man, it hits your skin. It just you have to take all your willpower, man, to get that water all over you, all of your chest and your face and your head and everything. Oh man, it shoot. But once I do that first one, that first go over and everything, it's okay then. My body is already used to it and everything then, but it shocks the crap out of my body, man. I'm not kidding you, man. I mean, it's just you just don't know. Because I wonder a lot why these athletes and stuff now they're being paid by these teams and stuff and everything. After the game is over with and you out there playing, they put you in a cold pool. You have to get in that cold pool, and it's part of their contract. You have to get into that cold pool. If you don't, they take it out of your pay because they said that cold water and stuff excites your body and everything, and you heal faster, and you can get back on that field. So I'm taking into that thing because I watched a lot of these YouTube things and stuff, and they're showing these colleges and stuff and everything, and all this money that they spend on these athletes, and all of them now they have a cold pool and they have a hot pool, and you have to walk into that cold pool and get into there after the game, or either after practice, get in that cold pool, and that water's like they said 60 degrees or something like that, and said, "Ooh, wee!" But those athletes are used to it, and and a lot of them they swear by it now. So hey, takes care of the healing process. Anyway, people, we at the end of our show here. We so glad you're here. And we have rebranded ourselves. We are, when things get bad, they always tell you, go back to the beginning. So we're going back to the beginning of us 5-6 years ago when we came online. We are the Money Connection with Ted and Ed. Okay? That's what you wanted. We the Money
Yes.
Connection with Ted and Ed. So
Thank you.
we going back to our roots. Money Connection with Ted and Ed.
Yes.
So you're gonna see that now on all of our shows that they coming up on the videos and everything. You're gonna see Ted and Ed, the Money Connection. I'm starting to make all the changes and stuff now. There's a few things I got to change the website, but the videos I've changed. So This next video you're going to see is going to have it on there. The money connection with Ted and Ed. Okay, that's what you wanted, right?
Yep.
Okay, we got it then. Hey, people, talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.